Nuff said, time to get the record straight. Many have failed, I gotta instigate. What's the deal? No frills, I let the truth spill. Where's your wheel? What's your motive? How do you feel? I gotta be subjective, I'm an insider. I take it personal, you're a DJ, rapper or writer. So what are you? What's your identity? Don't talk until you know your own descendancy. Cause some, all the time, keep their fun in check. They play the old school to have a hip-hop effect. But let hip-hop be the due cause. It ain't a badge you wear that makes your vision distort. If so, yes, you might wear a fancy dress. A masquerade parade existing to suggest what you're into. It makes me not want to speak to you. So pass through and head for the drive-through. We're talking cheap, you're talking making great leaps. You haven't learned to crawl, you're gonna fall in a heap. People, they think they start on the steeple. Wear a shit as if staying at the Sea Bull. Townhouse down in Flinders Lane. Do you aspire for things that only come from pain? Yeah, you heard it, this ain't no fictitious story. I wouldn't write bullshit, cause shit simply bores me. So don't step with that hardcore talk. You're living in a fantasy, go check Mr. Rourke. Better yet, you'll be like Tattoo. Somebody's prop, big guns wanting to hire you. If that's the case, I'll pass on the 7 digits with an ad. Anybody wanna hire a midget? Got an image of me that could maybe pay. You dictate my soul, my clothes, my lyrics. Come on, say it, MCQ ain't hearing this. What is real, what maybe could have been. It's got mass appeal, but I'm the punk's puppet queen. Or in between, something like the crossover. If I disagree, I'll definitely pull you over. I call the shots that way, no pot luck. Luck is for all those who can't get unstuck. I fall free, not short of what chains me. Like I'll be out in the storm to let it rain on me. Or so I float out in the ocean. It's a deep motion when you feel free coasting. Or speaking 28 lines out my mind. When I go under, I tend to unwind.
I go solo. I go solo. I go solo. I go solo.
The need to be alone hasn't always been a need. Coming up on the scene, I was sorting out many weeds. The good, the bad, the ugly. Did I need a crew or be a soloist MC? I was young, living like a hermit. My hip-hop stood out as if I was Kermit. Yeah, you can imagine, I got plenty diss. I missed lots of fads, so I skipped into this zone. Frame of mind, I was on my own. I needed a partner, cause I thought it gave a better tone. An atmosphere to gain much skills. Little did I know I could yield what was needed to build. So I had to fill in what I couldn't find. Make the most of time, write some dope lines. In the meantime, I was still hoping. Could I cope, trying to learn the ropes? And so I'm here 6 years, not too late. About time people say I got my own tape. I'm glad not to be a 3. I could work with you, but I'm a soloist MC. It doesn't mean I'm easy to please or tease or seize or cut down like a forest of trees. It just means I'm keen to do the solo lean, do the stand-up shit like Mr. Bean. By no means I serve as a comic relief. I do the serious shit with a touch of mischief. I need to be alone, that's how I word it. You heard it, I preferred it, running my own circuit.
I go solo. I go solo. I go solo. I go solo.
Amongst a different kind, amongst a different place, where they kiss you on the cheek and they smile in your face. On the street corners or on the beach shore, Chilean taste to make the drink with the dope taste. I doubt if you ever had it, so don't bag it. If you did, you would've bought the rice just to grab it from my mum's, but she wouldn't take your money. She's sweet like the drink, but you don't add honey. So understand it ain't a fad to expand. A cultural statement from my homeland, CHILE. People make make stupid jokes and I take it offensively. It must be cold, MCQ must like it hot. Yeah, you won't be leaving when I'm snatching the top spot. You got some flavour, no need for a favour. Ask mum what she did, the recipe I gave her. Juice from the peach, texture from barley. I get into this like prowler, like a dolly. This ain't abstract, it's simply in the genes. To rap like this is in my nature. Know what I mean to say juice, the meaning's kinda loose. I made my point and now we're equal to a deuce. You run hard but I won, you never seem to reach. Too bad I got to drink the barley and the peach. That's where I'm coming from. You got to have it cold to be authentic, to belong in the spirit of things. I think of what it brings, yeah. It makes me give me Prima a ring. See how it's going, how are you coping? I'm coming back soon. That's what I'm hoping. I miss those days down in Bay Inglesa. We swam, caught clams and had a dope fiesta. And here I am in a familiar foreign land. And when I hear myself speak, I'm Australian. No trace or place of birth, but what you see, what can you see? I've been stripped of similarity. No crime, just regrets of what is others. It can be mine. I assure myself it's time to think like Pete Rock, reminisce. Even my niece wants to know what she does miss. I play it as track, I say it's all in my rap. And if you're craving the taste, just take a peach back, bite into it, sip what's flowing through from it. Guaranteed, it's got a certain truth to it. So once I've had my fill, I've got the backup skills. And if you want a glass or flask, take what you will. We pass it round as if it were a blunt. Unlike a blunt, once you fool, your senses never fun. I tap myself on the shoulder. I got a chip on it, picture it the size of a boulder. The technique is getting colder. Misfile that style, best throw it in a folder. Case closed, I mark it, and that's that. I wipe my hands cause I'm always on stats. Stay clear of the fantasy jungle. Ain't nothing but a dream, cause their life is in a bungle. I wanna be like you, I wanna be like that roughneck crew. They scare the shit out of me and you. That's the few people cross the road for. You need identity, best to check your own score. So don't seek it from fellas from the far side. You wanna get there, best to get your own ride. Besides, that shit is so played out. Like when you're made redundant, you get a big payout. But this is something like the payback. For the time I explain why I love rap. How can you listen, Q? It's oppressive to you. It's all the same, gangster bitch, kill a few too. There's many styles, technique, that's the way it works. I keep a check on the content for shit that lurks. For every whack word, I got words to be heard. I disassemble you so you ain't all blurred. Pump those fantasy lyrics, don't tell me just. And no reality, I see the dust rust. I'm onto you, old dreams just won't do. A fresh new context, that's not meant for you. Played out. Your categories miss me, don't know what I'm about, so fret to slot me. Switch to panic mode, you wanna know? Best to try another code, but can you decipher what you can't see? The uncrackable code to most inevitably the best you got. Full of gender cliches. Enough said, has spoken, that's what they're gonna say. Who's on it? Some seen but rarely heard. We got to taste without me like being curd. It's a feast, a fest, what you never had. Like when I've got my degree, I'll be a uni gradually. You sweat to get your place somewhere. Who knows, but my peoples, they really care. So I dare to step in foreign waters. I'll choose one day for a few sons and daughters. I ain't in a rush, seen too many people crush. Goals to flush, dreams of grass and slush. So I've opened the curtain a little wider, reminding some stereotypes aren't my kinda cup of tea. finesse to a T. A type of pressure of the male variety. I've had it, I'll continually just bag it. In a way we'll be conscious about brag about it. Chump, you're looking kinda clumpy. Traveling with the cue, the road gets bumpy, honey. I'm coming straight forward, straight down the line. That's how I rewind. Like Jack, I'm climbing up that vine. I'm on a quest, certain not to question, but to keep stepping. Check it, I'm never less than my worst day. Hey, you know what I say. I got PMT, I'm late for work and I lost my pay. Lost those primrose tablets. Damn, I need to have at least. Give me some of yours, or I'll go sick. Grabbing, gasping for air that ain't there. Beware the blood pressure rises if I catch a stare. Yeah, you wanna talk, spit the sentence out. I ain't about to tiptoe, so get the hell out. Work on that delivery, I can't hear all that clarity. Distinctively I hear nothing but the clock tick. You're standing still just like time does sometime. Except time is passing you by and you've missed why. Perhaps time to bait that fish still. Not with see-through skills, just like water that sits distilled. When you're reeling like a menace, use your shoulder. And when you come down, you got to come down like a boulder. Don't get snagged with all the skills you wish you had. You'll be sad cause we remember that you bragged. We knew that you'd regret it. Sorry that you said it. Wish we'd forget it. That's a line, you overstepped it. So if you choose to step with this, catch the gist. It comes quick when Q tells it like it is. My mind is set, just like cement, I ride upon it. MCQ telling it, when quoting, he's spelling it right. Like sunlight, I got your shadow caught in my view. I press start, then review the new image of you. A little scratchy, heavy on the snowy side. It's best to wear chains when too smooth, you slip and slide. Not abide, many go for that sleek shit. If I did trouble, I'd probably get hit a bit. Knocked around to find where did my senses go. Down at cash converters, I traded for dough. Trouble is I got gypped by that smiley guy. Yeah, you know him, that one with the starry eyes. Like many others, he said listen close to the score. He's the best offer you've ever had before. You got to take or leave it behind without a trace. If that's the case, it's a space you can't afford to waste. Cause like a crack in the wall, it's seen as a flaw. They get non-stop stepped or they just withdraw. If they knew and stuck to roots like super glue, stops to an over whack brew and come true. Avoid the bandwagon, take the longer way. Shortcuts taken means confusion and delay. Sometimes, at times, the world swirls to make a blur. Makes your eyes curl and puts your tummy in a stir. But grab for that hand so hard and catch your grip. It gets easy to flip when the words don't move a lip. But spit it out, don't trip out, skip that gamma glitz. The damager comes clean, Q tells it like it is. Put your feet in my shoes, you'll see what I refuse. I've copped a bruise or two, but never sit down to lose. I can't possibly imagine how you choose to enlighten me. It takes a lot for the cue to get surprised, G. Car, sex, money, please give me a bucket. I have a lot of ducats for every time you said suck it. I ain't wanking, actually, not the girls I know. They don't go for that see-through 90 front show. We've seen it all before, and now we just go for. We like those heard styles like rap that's raw, we know it's sad. Too bad, we get a good laugh, and if he believes it's shit, then it's a double laugh. But it would be better if we saw him as a trendsetter, a go-getter, someone not to the letter. Whether he might just change like that, he might wear a hat, even know the soccer stats. Perhaps he may fall in and remember just where they are. Make a note, make a sign in times when it's dark. Ain't dreaming, no perfect man, believe that. Just a little change from your average gangster crap. Plan alternate maps, back to front, turn your caps. Distract from the norm, you'll hear my hands clap. Who's your coach? I need a word to reproach. You sell yourself short, keeping up with that approach. The old ground, it's been covered too many times. I'm practically immune, it doesn't mean I can unwind. Turn the other way, slap my other cheek. I'm meek, I forgot traditionally I'm supposed to be weak. On the contrary, Mary, quite contrary, I'm pleased to meet you. If you don't believe in fairies, take from a storybook. Use a child's story hook, an overrated crook. Embarrassing to look. You see, I have an interest in making old grounds new. I see my point of view, apparently there are too few. Monopolized crop, representing the lot. Like a traffic cop, it's my duty to stop. The suckers I detour, too easy to get lured. If that's simple, I'd ensure the best cure. Bring that new shit forward, we're all for it. A lyrical analysis, can you cope to store it? Give me some of that elbow room. I gotta move like Supergirl, I gotta change, I got my own booth. Days are known to clear to make a sunny day, and I get that feeling when I'm back from going astray. Wake up in the morning, your eyes stuck closed. Wipe them with water, some shit is easy to dispose. Blind to unblind, bound to freedom. Filled with activity, filled with the peace of mind. Once you got it, you fight to ever keep it. You drop quick to sweep it, but you never ever seen it. What's the shape, form, smell, or even colour? Just stumble over it, you discover another part of yourself. It's too long been shelved, it's bad for your health. There's treasures of mental wealth, like a bright idea that's been struck. You got the mental picture, know how to deliver. I've quivered 1, 2 times, too many times, getting in control to define exactly mine. Most of time past, I really did see clearly, kinda the same. Going for 2 days nearly, time extends her hand, she's on my side. But when it gets blurry, she just passes me by. When ahead, I'm part of enough said. Now here's what's to come, I leave a vivid tread. I connect what's past in 6 years last. To fish, you got to cast first back, then forward last. If I missed you this time, I'm working harder inside to finally chop and grind. Look deep, the outro's not my key, but it's bound to get bigger, i.e. just like a creeper.